Hello, hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm so happy that each and every one of you are here. And a big welcome to my brand new subscribers, as well as all of you who kindly comment and hang out with me and chat and craft and support me in every way. So love you guys. Hugs and kisses. Okay, so let's get busy. Today we're just going to craft and chat. I don't have anything specific. I actually have been so extremely busy with trying to get floors measured and picked out and dealing with unexpected family things. And then my son and my grandchildren and my daughter-in-law, who is pregnant, came to visit us, and we got to have such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time with them. It really lifted my spirits. I had so much fun with my grandbabies. They're not babies, but the youngest is 3, going to be 4 in 2 months, as she told me. The middle is 6, and the oldest of my son's children is 9, going to be 10 in October. And then there's a baby on the way who is due July 28th. So, my gosh, I will then have 6 grandchildren. How exciting. So anyway, and we're going to be taking care of my two oldest grandchildren for the next week or so. So videos might be hit and miss. I just don't really know. I don't want to pull out a big project just because like I said, I don't know what's going to be happening. Things have been so up in the air and all over the board and constant changes. And I feel like I'm running around on a merry-go-round. So I need you guys, and I need my craft space, and I need my quiet because, frankly, my little brain is on fire and it's going around in circles, and not with craft things, which is not what I'm used to. I'm used to thinking about this little world in here. So anyway, I need a break. So here we are. So I thought these are all things that are projects that I've either started or want to start. They're sitting on my desk, and I thought, well, why don't you come on in and craft along with me, pull out your projects or your knitting or your crocheting or your needlework or your paperwork, and let's just have a good time. So I'm going to move some things off my desk. This is a piece of lace that I'm going to be cutting up. I'm going to be fussy cutting it and making little appliques for my work. So I need some of that. So that's something that has to be done, but I probably won't do that on camera. It's too boring for you. And so these are just things that I have popped on my desk that I have been starting, stopping, would like to get some things done. So maybe you'll see something here you like and you'll want to use in one of your projects, you know. So I just thought I'd pile everything on the desk that I need to do, and we could, you know, work our way through tags and books and whatever we've got, right? So I'm not really sure where to put all these goodies. I know I want to work on this one. Let's start with that and these guys. And then we'll see about, I know I want to get this done too. So this is a piece of lace that I started. I put it on a piece of cardstock that has some white gesso on it. Not cardstock, what do you call it? Corrugated cardboard. Sorry, my words may be crazy. I do have a bit of a headache. I'm hoping it won't become a migraine. I'm hoping crafting will kind of take down the stress that I'm feeling. So anyway, hello, my friends. I need you. Totally need my friends. Oh my gosh. Need quiet moments. I need crafting. These are some things I did finish. They've been all over my Instagram and my Facebook, and these are, I don't think I did any of these on video with you guys. I think they're just these beautiful little pockets. I think I did. I started them. That I had paper and just things that were in my stash, and I made these lovely little pockets. I think I did show you how, and these are them all filled up and finished. I'm going to check to make sure you guys are there and see what kind of room I have. See where my camera is. I do see some shadows. I have the windows closed because my neighbors are moving. Today's moving day, and I had to close the windows, and you know, and it's going to be hot. It's going to be 91 plus here today in California. So these are the 3 pockets I made using vintage music paper and wallpapers and papers. And then inside, this is what ended up in this one. I think I showed you these in a video, but I had not finished them. So you could see they're all done and backed, ready to write on. And I used some of that yummy paper from my dad's stash, and things from Ruby and Pearl and things from Sam Poole, I think are pretty much what I used in all of these. So, and then this one I just made up, and this one was from Cafe Girl, this tag. And this is Ruby and, oh no, this is Sam Poole. So there they are, all filled with goodies and backed. And just a little card with lace and bling, and you know, that has some of that texture paste that I used, and one of those little mini paper clips from Tim Holtz. I used those and everything. They're fabulous. I'm really enjoying playing with those. I had such a good time playing with these. These were so incredibly fun to make and do. I had such a good time. I know you guys have seen this one a number of times, so I won't tell you about that again, but I just wanted you to see the base of these. Yes, I do have a video out on how I made that. And then these were all done, finished, and decorated. So I thought I'd share those with you before I put those away. Now, what I'm going to be doing with all of these is I'm going to try something new, and where I go through all of my stash, pick a main focal point, and then build around it, like pull everything that's going to go on it and make a collection. And then turn it into a journal or a folio or whatever, because I was really struggling with that. Then I made these darling little tags. Aren't these cute? I just used these from my punch. I used I think this is a We Are Memory Keeper or a Reflections, I don't know, punch. It doesn't say anywhere on it. Isn't that weird? So I use this little punch to make these tags. I don't use it enough. I'm going to start using it more and more because I love the fancy top on that. I think it gives it that French shabby feel that I like. And I just used some cardstock, the parchment colored cardstock, and I used some vintage French book page. These are the little stamp tags. These tags were signet stamps. And I had done a video on stamping the words. Gail has videos on it as well. And then, and I think Rachel and Amy, just about everybody did them at the time. And then I stamped some butterflies. I made some darling little rings. These were fun to make. If we have time today, I'll do them, or the next time I want to use some, I'll make one on camera with you. And then, of course, I used some washi tape stickers and made some really pretty little tags. So what I did need today to finish this up, let me get some scissors, is I wanted to add a little piece of ribbon at the top. Oh, you guys, I'm so upset. I put an order into my scrap cabin for my ribbon, and I waited for it to arrive, and it didn't. And so I looked on my email, and it said, it's in your mailbox. And I go out there, and it wasn't there, and it wasn't there, and it hasn't been there. My husband's actually at the post office as we speak complaining because they put my order for my scrap cabin into the wrong mailbox. And they don't know which mailbox, so I don't even know what neighbor to go ask. And I do have one neighbor in particular that if it got into her mailbox, she would just keep it and wouldn't tell me. So not very nice. So, you know, just in general, they're not nice to anybody. It's not just me, you know. So I'm so bummed because it was a bright pink package. I don't know how the mail person could not know where they put it, you know. Supposedly these things have tracking on them. Ha ha. I don't know. They should be able to tell me whose mailbox they're in. But if it's in my next door neighbor's mailbox, they're side by side. So I guess they would say, no, it's at your house. No, it's not at my house. I don't have it. And this is some of what I ordered. And I ordered my ivory and my beige and one I use all the time. So these are done. Now the question is, do I want to add any lace? I probably do because that is my style. I'm going to pull out my scrap bucket and just see if I want to add a little something to the corner here, maybe just a little piece of lace. And I don't want it to be like froofy lace. Does that make sense? This doesn't grunge up. It's very tightly, it's vintage, but it just is tightly woven. just, it doesn't grunge up much. I just think I'll add that on there. Just a little something. I'm trying to decide what glue I want. Okay, how are all of you guys? Did you guys have, let's see, you'll see this on Wednesday. So did you have a good weekend, and are you having a good week this week? Hopefully everything's going well for you. My week has been fabulous, like I said. What are you guys up to? Anything new? Everybody well? I hope so. I'm hearing that there's some summer cold virus, flu, allergy things going around, and some of you are kind of down and out with that. I'm so sorry to hear that. And for my dear friend Diana, I'm so sorry about the loss of your family member. I'm thinking about you, sweetie. I love you. I hope you're doing okay. You're in my prayers and thoughts. Okay, I just wanted her to know I'm thinking about her. And I've written it many times, but I wanted her to hear me say it. Okay, so there, I think those are done. You know, those are just a nice little tag, easy to do. Oh, these are super fun to make because I started by stamping everything, and I put the label on there, and then I added, you know, the paper, and, you know, just layer by layer, and they were super fun to make. They're botanical, but they're not. I feel like they would go in with any of my my work. As I said, I'm going to be adding some mild color, not, well, there's going to be some things like this one that's going to have all kinds of color. So, well, this was a fun piece made with a 12 by 12 paper pad, and it went like this. And I didn't design this. I was making it along with another video. So I don't know if I can tell you how it's made. It's a full 12 by 12 sheet here. And then I think it's a full 12 by 12. Let me look, you guys. I can help. Oh no, this was the 11 inches that way. Let me see if it's 12 this way. And 12 inches this way. So it's cut off on one side. And then it was scored at, let me look. Yeah, at 3 3/4. So 3 3/4, 3 3/4, and then it was scored this way at 3 3 1/4. And then it was, they were cut here and here, and then so that you have a longer one here. The shorter one's your bottom one, and I inked them all. And then I added a little dot for my closure, and then you just fold it up. Isn't that adorable? Don't you just love that? And what this does is this holds journaling cards. So let me see if I can find some pictures or journaling cards or something to put in there. So what you would do is you just go like this and like this. These are sample, these are her cabinet cards. And like this. And then you would go like this and like this. Now, and you can add a string at this point. When you decorate your cover, you can put on a string. It stays closed pretty good. As you can see, even with all that in there, it really isn't popping up much. So I have burnished it very well. So maybe that's probably why it's doing all right. I just saw some cards that I forgot to punch on the edges. So today we are just chatting and crafting and really not anything in particular. I was wondering, do you like kind of videos where you just craft and chat and it's like not directed at any one type of project like a pocket or a whatever? Do you like the random ones, or do you want to see or do you prefer like a specific project? Like say I was just doing this one today. I mean, or do you like a little bit of everything? Because I just don't really know what people like to see. I I know there's like a million pockets in a million. Everybody probably gets really bored with all that. So that's why I'm just mixing it up today. So I want to decorate this. I pulled out a couple of things that I thought might look okay on here. Corner crumbs. I just did my little thing up and everything just poured right out all over my desk again. You'd think I would learn, right? So let me know if you just want to see whatever I feel like making, that's okay with you, or if you like to see specific, like, not, you don't have to say what kind of project, just that you like to watch. Like, let's say today we're doing pockets and another day we're doing belly bands, and you know, do you want it to just be one thing, or you just kind of like it when I do whatever, you know, random? Or do you watch it for the big projects, I guess? Because I mean, I know everybody's different. Sometimes I do like to take the temperature of my channel's really not growing, which makes me sad. We haven't added any a good amount of new members in a while, and my numbers just really aren't growing, and seems like the watch time has gone way down, and I don't do it for that, but being the numbers person that I am, I was in sales my whole entire life, where, you know, we had sales goals and we had numbers we had to meet. And, you know, so I'm kind of trained that way. But it also tells me, well, people don't like what I do, or they do like what I do, or they want to see what I do. We all on YouTube are driven this way, because we do have analytics and we do have numbers, and YouTube does let us know when we're not hitting the mark and they want to see something else. I know I've been told if I want to grow my channel and I want any help from YouTube, I have to monetize my channel. And I haven't wanted to do that, because that means commercials at the beginning and end. And I have to tell it, no, I don't want any in the middle, you know, but I haven't done that yet. You'll notice you just can kind of pretty much, you might have one at the beginning, but you don't get interrupted when you watch my videos, because I haven't wanted to monetize it. But I really, it's because it makes me sad that I started with a whole bunch of other gals and they're already at 15,000 and I only have 1,500. So it's kind of like, and I do way more videos than they do. So it's like, I don't understand what, I guess maybe it's the kind of videos I make. I don't know. We're all similar in our styles, but maybe there's just too many people doing what I do. I don't really know. I am random thinking, you guys. Not depressed, not upset, just random chatting, thinking, wondering. These are things that go through my head, you know. Because I'm a people pleaser to a certain extent. I want people to like what I do and enjoy my videos. And if they're not, it's like, oh, what am I doing? What should I do? I really like her on there. The only thing, I love this Paris, but it really blocks out the pretty flower. So I'm kind of going back and forth as to whether to use it. I mean, I could pull it down more, but then she hides it. If I go all the way to the, maybe I could go to the top right so you could still see the flower. Let me see. Well, it's really not that important. You guys don't have to worry about it. Just what's been on my mind and in my heart and what I'm thinking about. Now, I love this little tag, but this is not a field label. But if you just go label and you see this, it could be clothing label. It could mean anything. So if I cover up the field part, I think this would be gorgeous on here. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to move the Paris over, put that there, put her on. Well, I'm thinking about putting this over that so you don't see the word field. I love that. This is a stamp that I use that I've had for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Maybe over 10 years. I got this little stamp and this Paris stamp because I love it. was collecting everything Paris in the world. I have a guest room decorated. And Eiffel Towers and French and Paris and, you know, us Americans and our crazy infatuation with French, everything. But I am part French, for real. And my grandmother's name is the French version, which is Laurette. I think she was Laurette Anne, and I am Laurette Anne. So I'm named after her. So rightfully so, I am fascinated with that. I have a good amount of French in me. So, and I did study French. I took it for 3 years and was very fluent in it, but I've lost it over the years. I still kind of can read it a little bit, but I know if I took a language course, I would pick it right back up. I've forgotten all my liz and luz and laws and all the things that make it French. Okay, I'm gonna get, she's got a few white marks that I don't like. This is, I believe, Artsology. This little girl is from Artsology. I do have some that are Artie, I think, no, not Artie Me's, Shabby Dabby Doodah, but I think this is Artsology, this young lady. There we go. I like that, but I feel like it needs one more thing. What else could we use? Oh, you guys, I started the video again because my husband's not here and didn't look at my time. He's good. He always puts a notepad in front of me so I know what time to stop. And he is out taking care of the missing. We had to get some forms to file. I don't know if I'm going to go over because I honestly don't know what time I started. So we'll just keep an eye on things, huh? All right. I wanted to add like a little, like a little, no, not that. That wasn't it. What else do we have here? I have bits of fabric. I was looking to see if I had any bits of like, I don't know, sheer ribbon or a little bit of cheesecloth. So anyway, I had a wonderful, wonderful time with my 3 grandchildren, and the youngest is so much fun. Oh my gosh, I don't know her at all. I hadn't met her at all. I know her well now. We spent so much time together, swinging on the swings and eating ice cream and opening tons and tons of presents from Grammy and Papa, and eating good food and playing, what were we playing? We were playing toss with the bean bags. And what else did we do? Oh my gosh, I don't know. We just did so much stuff. It was really fun. We had such a good time together. I'm just not finding what I want, you guys. So maybe I don't need anything else. Maybe it's fine the way it is. I feel like it needs something, like if I like did some ribbon. No, maybe along the side, but then I'm covering up all the pink. Yeah, maybe. Let me get her down. I guess I don't know. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Where is my cheesecloth? Where did it go? Uh-oh. I don't think I'm out. I know I didn't use it all. I know for a fact I didn't use it all. Excuse me, guys. Excuse my elbow and whatever else. I'm going to hunt I'm hunting the lace box. Oh, gosh. It's usually right here next to me. There it is. It's hiding in the laces. It's pretending to be lace. Okay. Let's get that. So we had a great time. Got lots of hugs and kisses from my son, and got to see my daughter-in-law who's pregnant. Oh my gosh, this was an unexpected baby. Well, the last one was 2. They had the 2, and then all of a sudden they had 3, and now we're at 4, and I'm pretty sure they plan to stop there. My son goes, oh gosh, what were we thinking? I said, honey, you weren't thinking, and that's why. But it's okay because it's a boy, so we'll have 2 grandsons because we only have 1. Yeah, that just isn't cutting it for me. I don't know. I guess that's just probably fine. I'm just being over fussy today with stuff. I feel like I still want to do this down the side, so let me get her on there. So anyway, I had presents for the new baby that's coming, and I had goodies for my grandson and my granddaughter, and of course it was my middle granddaughter's birthday, and she was 6. She turned 6 last week, so she got to go to the beach for her birthday down in Pismo Beach, and my favorite place. And we had planned to go down, but we're helping our daughter out with babysitting, teen sitting our granddaughters while they're taking care of my son-in-law's cancer. And so we didn't get to go. We were supposed to meet them down at the beach, but we had them come here instead, which was fun. They got to come to Grandma and Papa's house, and the younger ones that have been here before don't remember. The oldest my grandson remembers, and he wanted to go into Grandma's. He wanted to see Grammy's, her sewing studio and her work studio. He is very, very artistic. He's very good too. For being 9, he's really good at everything he draws, and he's just amazing. Usually this works, but I don't seem to be getting the effect I want. So he wanted to tour the house. He wanted to show his brothers, his 2 sisters, Grandma and Grandpa's house. So we looked at the guest room, and we went in Grandma's room, and he says, Grandma, where's your sewing studio? Did you move it? I said, no, you're confused, but that's okay. He goes, wasn't this room your sewing? I said, no, that's my bedroom. I said, but the next one is my room. And he went in there and just lit up. He says, it's like a factory. I love it. It's so much stuff. It's great. He wanted to play in there so bad, but the other 2 are a little young. So I said, next time you come back, buddy, you and I we'll see if we can steal some time alone, and we'll hang out in there. And then he came into this room and went, oh, Grandma, you have 2 rooms. I said, yes, I do. It's amazing. He wants me to teach him to sew so bad. I said, well, Grandma isn't really sewing right now, but if you really want to learn, I think we're planning, they may come out for our anniversary, for our 45th, if we have a get-together. My son may bring the oldest out with him, my grandson, and maybe the next oldest, or maybe he'll bring all 3 kids. I don't know. But we'll see. And then I think we're planning to go there. We'd like to go there for Thanksgiving, or at least go in the fall when it's cooler, because they live in Arizona. And where they live in Arizona, it's like 120 all summer long. So it's like, yuck, I'm not going there until it cools down. So I think we'll wait till then to go visit. That'll be fun. I'm really excited about that. And what I'll do is I'll take my traveling sewing machine with me. I have 2 of them. I may take them both so he and I could sit side by side and sew together. I'll have to come up with some kind of project for him, because, he'll want to make something useful. I do have these fun monsters, grungy monsters we could make together. They're made out of scraps, and so much fun to sew and make, and I think he would get a kick out of that. And I'm sure the other 2 will want to learn too, but I don't know. I'm nervous about... I have worked with younger kids. I used to teach sewing. I've taught my nieces to sew. But I'm trying to decide where I want this, or do I just want 1? No, I like the 3. I'm in a colorful mood today. Can you tell? Very colorful. I don't know why I put that back. I thought I was done. I am not. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put it on. There is a right and a wrong side to this. So let's get... I'm sorry I'm all over the board today, guys. I got a little bit of a headache and it wants to go to a migraine, unfortunately. I know it's from all the stress we've been under and I'm extremely tired. But I just really wanted to come in here and say hi to you guys, because if I didn't, you might not have a video for a few weeks. So I'm going to try to get some made today. I'd like to get a couple of videos made so you guys will have something to watch. My regulars who like to watch, who have asked for regular videos, because I keep you company. I give you somebody to watch and someone to be with and talk to and hear all my craziness. You know I have one of these open. Oh yeah, there it is. I'd like a few little pearls in here. I haven't been using my pearls lately. Did you notice? Let's see. Is it Betty or Lala or who that always would harass me about my pearls? So, yes, I know I haven't done pearls in a while. I just have been forgetting about them. I've been using buttons and lace and, you know, I do a little bit of everything. So I just have to decide which is the, my hands are so dry from all the cleaning I've been doing, and my hands have been in the dish soap, and oh, my thumbs are all cracked and dried on the back side here. Part of it is from the glue that I'm using is just drying out my hands, something fierce. Oh, yuck. Oh, that's pretty. I think that's busy enough, don't you? And then I think, I see where's my little, I see a thread. I just ordered a bunch of this flower trim on Amazon. I just put in rose applique trims, and I got a whole bunch in the mail yesterday. And I got some more of the pink and red. This was, now you guys tell me, this was listed as pale pink. Now to me, that's pale pink. This looks peach to me. I ordered pale pink, and it's supposed to be 5 yards, and when I measured it was only 4.5, and I got peach. So I will be letting Amazon know I am not a happy camper, that it is misrepresented on their site. And then they called this red. I knew it wasn't because I order it all the time. I knew it was hot pink and pale pink, but this one I bought, and they said it was pale pink, and it's not. It's peach, which I use. So I'm not going to return it, but it also wasn't what I thought. So it's like, earth. So I'm not mad at Amazon because they don't do it. It's the person they get it from, the vendor that they get it from, or whoever wrote the listing, which when I complained about that before, they said, oh, it's not us. It's the vendor. You have to complain to the vendor. And I'm like, fine. But thank you for letting us know. Yeah, okay. So that came out really pretty. What do you think of that? I love it. I think it's really, really pretty. But again, I feel like it still needs something. Like I don't have enough lace on it or something. I don't know. I never have too much lace. Maybe it's fine. I'm in a fussy mood. All right, so we're going to call that done. But the next thing is, what do I want to do in here? I want to put something here. I mean, you can add pockets to the bottom of these. You can put stuff on the top. I could put a belly band right here, and then you could slide in a card, or we could put a pocket here. Pocket, belly band, pocket, belly band. I think it has enough sort of pockety things, but maybe a belly band. Now, when I cut out the sample, beautiful, these goodies, these lovely cabinet cards that I mounted, and so they're like double mounted, so they're like really firm. When I did these, when I cut the things apart, I ended up with these massive 1 to 1.5 inch strips, which I thought perfect for belly band. Oh, look at how many there are. I did not want to throw those in the trash. I don't know about you. I mean, it just offended my sense of recycling. I was like, no, I can't throw those away. That's crazy. I can't do it. I tried. I put them in the garbage and I dug them back out. Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. Okay, so I'm thinking And these are cardstock. So that's not even, it's not paper, it's cardstock. So I was thinking, oh, that's a little wide. But I have all different widths here. Whoopsie. Oopsie. That's probably good. I want that one. I like that one. Okay, so see, these are all, when you cut them out, even though I was using a paper cutter, each page was just a little bit different than the other. So I ended up with all of these. But I thought I may use them for my belly bands. Because they are cardstock. And all I have to do is cover them with something. Let me see here. This is my scrap pile. What do I want to cover that with? I'm leaving this out so I could kind of see. I mean, I have like, I don't like the beige on there though. Oh, let us see. Ugh. Packaging. I have all kinds of stuff in here. Uh-oh, I hear the kids going crazy. Yep. Tommy has separation anxiety every time Daddy leaves the house to go take care of the granddaughters. I don't know. Maybe it's jealousy. Seems like every time he goes away, these aren't long enough. Oh, no. How about this one? No. Okay. Hopefully this isn't too tedious. These aren't long enough. None of these are long enough. Well, I don't know why I'm doing that. It's only that long. Dingbat. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's cut this to the appropriate size first. That might help. Oh, goodness. Your friend's a nutball. Let's see. A self-professed nutball. I call myself that. All right. Pencil, pencil, pencil. I'm always breaking this poor lead off. Goodness. I do want it to be straight because otherwise I think I'm going to have issues, right? I have to tell you, my 3-year-old granddaughter is amazing in her verbal skills. Oh my goodness. She was counting and her words, she uses the biggest words ever. Her vocabulary is something. And she actually knows what she's saying when she says it. She's like amazing. I know every grandmother thinks her grandchildren are amazing. I would like some paper, you know, written ledger paper or something like that. Let me see what's in my... Oh, that's pretty. Wouldn't that be pretty on there? Okay, let's get that. Let's... Oh, I see something else I like too. Gosh, now I'm going crazy. Let's pull out some things. Let's pull out some stuff that we could play with. Okay. That's my scrap pile, which I finally have made enough stuff to get scraps. Yay! Everybody else is trying to get rid of their scraps. I'm trying to make scraps. Aren't I weird? I need my scraps. I love my scraps. They're like friends to play with. Things to use instead of cutting a full piece of paper every time. Oh my gosh. Oh, this has color on both sides. Well, that's okay. We're all right with that, right? I could... Oh, this is a belly band, so I don't want to wrap it around. Normally, if this was a tag that I was going to put in, I'd just wrap it around and use both sides, but... Alrighty. This is like super cute. I think I need a bigger pair of scissors here. Oh, so we never got a response. Well, we got a response from the first guy who came and measured our floors, the floor socket. Didn't think I was going to have a floor socket. And we didn't have one. We thought we did. We thought the guy ignored us. We thought, oh, you're kidding me. We're getting the same treatment as everybody else? Goodness. The guy assured us he didn't do that. But anyway, he did respond, but it went to my husband's junk mail. And my husband never looks at his junk mail. Well, he's learned his lesson now because it was sitting there for like a week and a half or 2 weeks. And, but the quote was, I think, for someone else's house because it wasn't a big, the measurements were incorrect. They said, oh, it's only 1,700 square feet of flooring. We're like, no, the house is 2,200 square feet. How could it only be 17? We're doing the entire house, including all the bathrooms and the laundry room, and we're doing the master closet, and we're doing the pantry closet. So what do you mean it's only 1,700? Can't be. Well, and the flooring that they told us about was, the name of the flooring didn't match what we chose. So we're like, I don't think that's right. Now, what do I want to put on here? Maybe a piece of lace. What did I use on the front? I used a white lace. So I want to use something white. So let me see what's in my bucket that we could use. Oh, whoops. Oopsie. Oops. The tie fell off. So this is going crazy. So the flooring wasn't right. So I think they just gave us the wrong quote. So my husband called and talked to the girl, and then another girl, and then the owner had to get involved, and it was the wrong one. They came back with almost 1,900 square feet, which sounded more correct for the size home we have, because you have counters and you have closets and things, you know. So you don't count those if you're not putting any flooring in there. So we do have, I think, the right quote now for that one. But in the meantime, we called our other friends who did our carpeting and said, hey, do you guys have the high definition vinyl planking? And they're like, oh yeah, we have it, come on down. Well, we thought they retired during the pandemic. The store was closed, of course, and we didn't see it open after. But it sits in kind of a little funky place in this little center. And we don't go over there anymore. I used to get my nails done next door. So I knew about their shop, and they'd always done our flooring and our family's flooring and everybody's flooring. So we said, oh, yay, you're still here. So he ran out in the middle of all the chaos on Friday and measured the floors. So my husband, but he didn't have any samples I liked. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. I don't know who we're going to go with or what. And every time we get ready to do flooring, my, something happens. And we can't do it. So we're now with my son-in-law, because we unexpectedly are going to have our girls, our two oldest granddaughters, like I said, all week this week and into the weekend. And I am filming this on Tuesday because my son and his family was here on Monday. So lucky for me, I found a lost video. Oh, there's a story behind the hot chocolate video. You guys saw that for Monday. If you didn't, go watch it. That was a very cool project. But the video, I had major malfunction with my camera and lost my videos. We were able to recover one. But so far, we have not recovered or found the second video for part 2. So there is no part 2 to that video right now. We've got someone else working on it to see if they can recover, or if it's there, or if we just completely lost part 2 of that video. So there may never be another part to that video, or I could try to recreate it. I just don't really know. For the retro vintage, what was that, retro paper tag book? Yeah, that one, made from a hot chocolate box. So I don't think there's going to be another one of those videos. I'm so sorry to say. I know some of you are really looking forward to it, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. I don't have the project any longer either, so I may try to recreate it. I don't really know. I don't think so. But we did put that up because I did not have a video for Monday for you, and I wanted you to have something, and then I wanted to do this one. So I was thinking that this would go here, and we need something here. What do we need here, you guys? What do we need? A word, a flower, a butterfly. Oh, you guys, I got to share something fun I made. Oh my goodness, not this. Let me put those over there. I don't think I've shown these to you. I made these adorable little, I was inspired by someone on Instagram, and I don't know who it was because I was just fuzzing through, but saw something like this on, and I made these heart dangles that you can hang off of a project. Like if this was glued on here, you know, you could hang it on there. But gosh, that would be really cute right there. Maybe I should make one to go there, because he's got dingles on him. I don't want to use that. But which one would I make? Would I make like one like that? Maybe, but with pink. I don't know if I have time, but I think I do. So anyway, I made these heart dangles. Aren't these cute? So they are made with snippets. And, oh gosh, you guys, I gotta show you something brand new that I did. Okay, so while I was waiting for things to print and waiting for phone calls and, you know, everything that's been going on, I had a little bit of downtime, but not enough to really craft. So I did a little project. What did I do, you guys? Well, I made lace snippet boxes. So what they are is whenever I want to make a lace snippet like this, say I want to make a little snippet to put on here, I have all my little roses are there, right? But I have these boxes now. And I kind of broke them out by what they are. So I have burlap or hessian, whatever you want to call it. I have some heavier laces. I have some tea dyed or coffee dyed, what's it called? It'll come to me. It'll come back. Fabric. And then I have different kinds of laces and cheesecloth. And I know I have a bunch of this in a bunch of colors. I got to find it. And then I have like little roses and all kinds of little appliques. And oh, I just found my pink appliques the other day. Here they are. I wanted to put some in there. So I'll do that in with these little, like I have all the little flower appliques. So that's what's in that box. Then this one has the crocheted laces in it. And see, like these little bits here. And this way I don't have to go through all of my ribbons and pull things. They're right here. And then I have a third one here with some bigger pieces and some bits of fabric. Oh, actually, that might look cool on here. Do I want that on there? I might want a piece of that. So I'm going to steal that out of there. Do I have a tiny little one? Because I undercut one of them. I thought I had a little bit. Oh, maybe I didn't. Here's a little one. Let's go put that one there. See, so that's what this is for. I can just grab, I can look in here, say, oh, this would say, maybe I was like, oh, I would like this on there. You know, that's all I have to do is grab my 3 little boxes, nice and neat, and make something fun. So here's the pink ones I was talking about. I do want to cut a few to go in that box. So let me do that. That way I'm not hunting through all of my craft supplies in my whole room looking for things. And when I run out of a specific lace or trim that I'm using, you know, I can just easily refill it and it's right there. So initially I had a bunch of these in there and I thought, why? They have their own box. They don't need to be in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these off. And I'm actually thinking I might like one of these. I got an idea. So maybe I need one more in there. I want to have at least 4 or 5 in the box so I can just grab it when I'm working on a project. And I don't have to go. I completely forgot I had these and found them this morning when I was putting something away. Otherwise, they would sit there unused for who knows how long. I bought these when I don't know. Could have been a year ago. And so now I'm going to put them in their appropriate box, which is over here. And I know I have some of this in white, but I think it must be with a journal, winter journal that I was doing. So I'm going to have to look for that. So I'm just going to pop those in the corner. And they're there. There's some white ones. There's those. There's beige ones. There's little itty bitty ones. Perfect, right? So this was a project. I spent a whole 20 hours. I don't know how many hours on it. And it's sitting right at my feet now. I could easily find it. Oh, I want some other laces. What am I thinking putting those away? I didn't just want to show you. But when I was done with them, oh, hello. When I was done with them, I ended up making these and they went so fast. They were done in like 10 minutes. I was like, yes, because I was not searching my whole room. Yeah, I think that'll go with that. Okay, so let me get, I don't think this is going to rip. I honestly don't think it'll rip, but I could be wrong. Nope, I didn't think it would. Let me see if it'll rip from this side. Oh, Superwoman. Okay. My goodness. That was crazy. try this again. One more. Come on. Come on. We can do it. No, we can't. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that was terribly unsuccessful. Unsatisfying. I didn't hear the rip that I wanted to hear. But I'm thinking of adding that, and then one of... I want something lacy to go under that, like an open, like open lacy, kind of like maybe that, or looking to see how bright our pink is, or if I want a little tan something, a little brown, a little cream, a little vintage. Let me see. I thought what I would do is make a lace snippet here. And let's put a tiny bit of see what we have here. Oh, I also have some netting in there as well. I've been a busy bee, just not making videos, unfortunately. I will try to have some more for you this rest of this week, but if I don't, just know I'm really busy and I'll be back as soon as I can. You guys have plenty of videos to watch, but I know that there are some of you who really, I'm your company for the day. You don't have any other company. I know that your YouTube ladies or family is your family and we're all you got, and so sometimes I feel, guys, even though I have a family, I don't have a crafting family except for you guys. So it's been wonderful to share everything with you guys. The good, the bad, the ugly, the talents, the creativity, the heartbreak. We don't need any more heartbreak though, okay? We need no more of that. But unfortunately it's life and it's happening. I like that. Okay, so let's glue that on. And, oh, guys, I'm going to check my time. I bet you we're at an hour. No, we're not. Yay. Okay. I still have time. I'm super excited. Now, I can't tell. Oh, there's the top side of that. I almost glued that on upside down. Oh, no, we can't have that. So we'll put that on there. Oh, and I just went to the dollar store with my husband, and I got some more of the... let's see, do I have one to show you? I got a bunch of these and to use because I like the spatula, especially for the bigger projects. But when I'm working on something little itty bitty, I do want to have something a little more manageable. Plus, these are great for mixed media. They're great for using all kinds of things, paints and paint with, glue with, everything. Because they're silicone. They, now, what color do we want? Do we want a pink? No, that just blends in. I'm thinking I want one of these because they'll match the cover. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh, I hear my neighbor driving away. Oh, well. Maybe he'll stop by to get mail or something and I can tell him goodbye. He's been a good neighbor. I don't know where he's moving to. I think he's moving to Las Vegas and then to Mexico. He's building a big home. He built a huge home in Mexico. And his wife is in Mexico. She did not want to move to the U.S., so he's trying to finish his home there, get his medical stuff taken care of here. He got injured on the job, so he's out on workers' comp. And so as soon as he can, he's going to go and be with her, which will be nice for him. I know he's lonely. He met her on a trip when he was visiting other family in Mexico, met her and fell in love and got married, you know. And so she didn't want to move to the U.S. She came and visited once and said, no, I don't like it here. I'm going to stay. So good for her for knowing what she likes and doesn't like. So he goes and visits her every few weeks, but that's just too hard to be separated all the time. I can't imagine being separated from my husband all the time. So, oh, you guys know all the sagas of my neighborhood. I'm sure there's a bunch of you go, I don't care. Well, then this is the wrong channel for you, because I craft and I chat and I talk about everything. So I'm going to put a pearl in the middle. Oopsie. You know I need a pearl. I like this little snippet. I want to make a bunch of these little tiny snippet things so I can just drop them on like this and not have to worry about it. I had my pokey tool. There it is. And then not have to worry about, you know, like making one right now, taking the time. Just grab them right out of a little box or a little bag or whatever they're going to live in. And so, yeah, I'll have to, our Dollar Tree, which is now the $1.25 tree. I think that they physically changed the name to the $1.25 tree. I'm not sure if they're just going to leave it Dollar Tree Plus or what the heck they're going to call it. I picked up some more plastic boxes too because, you know, I filled them all up with lace. So I wanted everything to be, yeah, this is what I got. Yeah, silicone facial mask applicator, but they work fabulous for the stuff you and I like to use ours for. So there we have our lovely little belly band, and we just need to put a, I see my hubby's back. I heard him come in the door. So if you hear any noise, it's just him hanging out. So we used scraps of everything. Lace. Some of those laces that are in my box are scraps, and some are not. Of course, the most scraps are in the bucket, but I'm very happy with how this little belly band came out. I love my little snippets. I definitely, probably when my video is done today and I'm needing some downtime, I'm just going to sit and make a bunch of little lace clusters with different flowers and things on them so I can just grab one and throw it on my project, right? I think that would be really fun. And then I think this is inked, but I'm going to, oh, that's the wrong one. Here she is. We're inking this project with Victorian Velvet. I've already inked it, but I didn't go heavy on it, you know, when I made it. So, yeah, I mean, now it's going to make it sit up a little bit, but that's okay, you know. Then if I want, I could add some vellum pockets across the bottom here. I might do that, or maybe I will take some of this pretty little paper that we have left over here and maybe make it smaller and add a couple little, but I just love the way they look, so I don't really want to decorate them. I think I'm going to leave them as they are. I don't really think, oh, I think we're done with these for the moment. Excuse the banging around. And then, like I said, this is what we would do is we would load this up. Oh, I just love these. Love, love, love these. Oh, we get a sweet little bear, but I think I want something that goes more, well, let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, we have a doggy too. We have a dress. A pretty blouse. I've gone through a lot of these. I think I need to do a reprint on these. Oh, I can put that in there. No, there's another dress over there. How about a pair? I think I like the doggy or the bear. But what I would do normally, if I was going to keep these in here, and if I decide to put them in there because there's a journal that's going in, or I'm just going to sell it as is, I would add some numbers and lace and buttons to these and then put them in here. Now you could, of course, glue these closed at the bottom, but it's mainly meant so that you could load this up as much as you want. Close it up. And all I did was just punch a little, this was a 3/4 punch of some scraps, 3/4 circle punch, and glued two together and then glued it on, and then so you could tuck them so you'd go like that. Then this would need a little something in it. And I have the smaller cards if I wanted to put, like, say, a couple of those in there. I could go, whoopsie, I could go like that. So this would be a wonderful card holder. Definitely a wonderful cabinet card holder. Oh, I think I got two there. Whoopsie. Ooh, I love the bucket. Let's do that. Let's put those in there for right now. This is just temporary because I really don't know what's going to go in here until I see what projects it's going to go with. So there you have it. That's all I got done today with you guys. Shoot. But I did get to share with you a couple of things that I did make, which was these and my boxes, which I'm super excited about having my lace applique boxes all ready to make snippets and snippet rolls and, you know, fun things so that things are close together and I'm not hunting my room for stuff. So I'm really happy with how this came out. I love it. I love that. I just have to think if I want to do any more, but I don't think so. I think I'm pretty happy with how it is. But I would want to tie this with some ribbon, and I think it would need some pink ribbon. I seriously think it needs a little, I do have spools of it. Let me see how I would like that. This one isn't crinkled up. This is just basic. This is the Hug Snug seam binding. Love it. Love, love, love it. Use it all the time. I have it in white and beige, which I can make my own crinkle, I guess, but I just, you know, I like to support other shops. So I do support Erin over there at my scrap cabin. Okay. And there you have it. Wasn't that cute? Well, that's our main little project for today. So we did that and 2 tags. Geez, that's not much, but, and showed off a few other things, but it gave me a chance to unwind. My headache's much better because I got to chat about some things that were on my mind, ask some questions. And I'm not stressed about any of those things. I just curious, you know, those are the things that run through your brain when you're sitting here quietly going, I wonder if they like this, or do they like that, or would they like that better, and how do I grow my channel? Because I really do want to grow my channel. So if you guys could share, if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. Please hit the notification button so that you get my videos and you know they're there. Because right now I'm not a preferred vendor for YouTube, so they're not sharing me with everybody like they were, because I haven't monetized. So I may do that. Don't be surprised if you see some commercials, but I will try my best to learn to keep them out of the video so that they're not showing while I'm crafting, because I don't like those. So anyway, well, thank you for stopping in and having a play with me. I hope you had a good little chat and we hung out a little bit, and I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you all again very soon. Hugs and kisses, guys. Bye-bye.